Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Pray you're all doing wonderful and are keeping in extremely good health and in perfect happiness. Yeah, today I do have my hair on a different parting. It's on the side today. It's a new year. We're going to be trying different things because we are constantly evolving, isn't it? I usually have it in a center parting, and even when I wash my hair, it just naturally falls in a center parting because that is how it's been trained since I went natural. So yeah, I'm still working up the courage to actually come up with an afro. But she is very introverted, just like her mommy, just like yours truly. I want to do it, but then sometimes if I sit too long with it, it's just going to behave in a weird way. So I'm still trying to tame her so that she can be presentable and see me through a video. And because I've worn it once in the gym, and honestly just breaking a bit of sweat changed the whole dynamics of the afro. So yeah, all in due time, inshallah. I do hope you're well, and yeah, let's get into today's video. We're going to be talking about simple ways that we all can look and feel feminine every single day and still being comfortable, because a lot of the concepts and makings of the feminine style, they do originate from the 60s. Time have marched on, and a lot has changed since the 60s, obviously. So for example, if I'm going to be wearing a dress, I'm going to be wearing a hat, sunglasses, gloves, a scarf, a belt, pointed shoes, hosiery. It's going to be a lot, isn't it? It's going to be just too much, because it's just a lot of all those elements into one outfit, and then before you know it, you're going to end up looking like a topper on a cake, and that is not pretty. That is actually the opposite of just looking feminine, because the thing about looking elegant and being feminine is about being comfortable and just letting things flow and not overdoing it. So start by adding at least one element of, let's say, something feminine. For example, you could be wearing your jeans, and then if you want to smarten them up and just look and feel more feminine, I did mention this in my video, reinventing your style for 2023, drawing inspiration from television shows. The women from Mom, they did it so well. They looked feminine, but they were super relaxed. So sometimes it's just about adding that one element that is super girly and super feminine, because if you do it all at once, it's just going to be too sugary, too much, and yeah, it's not going to look, and it's going to look outdated as well. So just incorporate one feminine piece of clothing. It could be a skirt or it could be a blouse, and then this way you can still be comfortable and still looking and feeling feminine. Point number 2 when it comes to effortlessly and comfortably looking feminine is to always choose pieces that are comfortable for you, because the moment you're not comfortable, the moment you are using too much brain power into it and not feeling it, it's going to show. You are not going to be stepping in confidence, and more importantly, you won't feel comfortable. You might think you look the certain part, you look more elegant and more feminine, but you are lacking the comfortableness of it. You're lacking the ease of it, because there are too many elements that are borrowed and from different places and times, and then you just put them all into your outfit without considering, am I really comfortable in this item? So even if it's going to be a super frilly dress, or maybe it's floaty, it's flatty, all those things, but if it doesn't make you feel comfortable, maybe a tailored version of that. It could be just something that falls below the knees, like a midi with a nice slit at the back, or it could be a dress that is nice sleeves, nice long sleeved, but then it's just going to flow with the body. Or it could be a figure hugging dress that is not too tight, that is not too loose. It's going to just make you feel comfortable. I got in an elevator and there was a Russian girl. She complimented me on a dress that I was wearing. I was coming from having dinner, and she was wearing a t-shirt and cycling pants and sneakers. You know, that cool girl sort of a vibe, sort of a look, with a hat, and it looked really cool on her. Then I said, oh my God, I also love your outfit, but I cannot wear this outfit. Why? Because I will honestly look like a 12-year-old boy, despite it being comfortable, because it's just going to hide me, and the oversized t-shirt will conceal everything, all my curves. I wear that look sometimes to the gym, and I'll just end up taking off the t-shirt and having a sports bra because it doesn't work for my frame. I am also petite, and then if you just throw that on me, it's just going to cover me up, and it's just gonna make me look like a 12-year-old boy. So she can pull it off, but I cannot pull it off and actually feel comfortable. Is it a comfortable outfit? Absolutely. But does that make me feel feminine, elegant, and comfortable? Certainly not. So always in the manner of Marie Kondo, does this spark joy? Does this make me look like the best version of myself, even if I want to still be comfortable? If the answer is no, then try something else. So it could be that I can wear the cycling shorts with a nice fitted sweater. I like that. That's at least better. At least that will show my curves. Whereas if it's just gonna look, yeah, terrible indeed. So always consider if a certain item is gonna make you look and feel comfortable. My next point when it comes to looking and feeling more feminine is KISS. KISS. This was formulated by none other than Michael Gary Scott. He is actually my forefather. I love Michael Gary Scott, and KISS means keep it simple, stupid. So when it comes to your hair, if you want to look more elegant and feel more feminine, it's just to keep it simple. Consider obviously your face shape. If you have the oval face shape, alhamdulillah, because you can pull off any hairstyle, but with an oval face shape, it's even more appealing when the hair is just pulled back, and then you can show your cheekbones, you can show that symmetry. And also if you have a square face shape, you want to create that illusion of an oval, then you can do a side parting, you can do a middle parting, or you can do the middle parting and then you can put your hair on one side. That is very flattering, and again, that is putting the hair away from the face and just letting your light shine, filling the world with your light. And the simpler the better, because yeah, it shows confidence as well. And if you're going to be wearing a fringe, once again, do consider your face shape. Some face shapes can pull off certain fringes. Again, it could be a full-on, it could be curtain bangs, whatever tickles your fancy. But the idea here is just to keep it really clean and really simple. And the same applies for my African sisters, for my black sisters. Whatever hair we choose, whether it's a wig, whether it's your own natural hair, don't neglect the hair underneath. It's a long process. Obviously it's going to require a lot of time to, especially if your hair is severely damaged, like mine was severely damaged. So it's going to take time for you to regrow it and nurture it and heal it. So give it time and be patient with the process. So while you put on your wig, also make sure that you take care of the hair underneath, and also away from, thank God we've come a long way from those wigs that didn't have the parting. Or you go to the salon and they'll stitch everything and create a full parting. That looks terrible. Thank God the wigs have evolved since then. But that being said, keep it natural and keep it believable, and also just don't forget your hair underneath. Again, my next point when it comes to looking more feminine, elegant, and still comfortable is to wear a high-rise. High-rise, it could be jeans, it could be a pencil skirt. I just find them to be more appealing and more attractive, particularly for women, because they're going to show that those curves and snitch in your waistline, especially if you are a lover of denim. I love jeans, and I think they're just the best thing since sliced bread. I also love my dresses in equal measure, I should say, but I find that when I'm wearing a high-waisted pair of jeans and then I can tuck in a blouse or even tuck in a t-shirt, it just gives me those effortless yet polished points without trying too hard. And also it's just a flattering cut, whereas those low rises, they are just uncomfortable, and God forbid you drop something and you want to pick it up and then you just have to be constantly pulling it up. It does take away from your confidence. Remember, the feminine energy is about easing into it and less tugging and pulling, and yeah, it's not sexy. And also the low rise, you have to have a certain body type to pull it off. The point is, not everything has to be pink, frilly and pastel. Sometimes you can come up with your own colors that are flattering for your skin color. Some people just don't like pink, they think it's too sugary. Other people love pink. So whatever makes you feel that much more comfortable, you need to wear that. So for example, you could love, let's say, different shades of blue or even red and white. That's also a lovely, very romantic combination. It could be the classic black and white in the manner of Coco Mademoiselle, Chanel, not Coco Mademoiselle, Chanel herself, that classic timeless black and white. And I think you cannot go wrong with that, particularly if you do the white on top, or maybe with a black pencil skirt, or maybe a black cardigan. That is so pretty as well. So not everything has to be pink and too pastel. If it's just not your color scheme, don't force it. And if you just want the pink, by all means. But in the event that you just don't feel like it's for you, then you can always do different combinations. Even purple and lilac, that is also beautiful. Yellow and white, that is also nice. Navy blue and dark blue, that's even better, especially if you run around with bankers. Yes. And what else? And also pink and white. So once again, it all depends on what you like. The idea here is to just feel and look confident, because when you're confident, you can conquer a lot of things. And last but certainly not least, a structured handbag, a timeless structured handbag in a neutral color, or in a black or brown, or like a beige, that is going to see you throughout the years. If you can invest a bit of money, I think that's where you should invest a bit of money, because a structured handbag is just going to elevate any basic outfit whatsoever. So you could be doing your all black and white outfit because you're shying away from the pinks, and then you throw on a nice structured handbag, and it just brings the whole look together. So a structured handbag. And also consider your body type as well. If it's too wide and you're this narrow, it means that the bag is just going to overtake you. So always consider, once again, your body type, your proportions, so that you can buy the bag that is going to cater for your needs, that is going to see you throughout many years, and also that is going to complement your body type, whatever that is. And also just choosing the bag that you can wear with anything and everything, and just look comfortable, have your essentials, and feel like your best. So those are my rumblings for today. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a boop, and make sure that you subscribe. Take care of one another, love one another, and be kind to one another. If nothing else, I shall be seeing you in my next video.